Hey everyone, it's 2:42 p.m. on Friday, April 30th, 2021, and right here is a 52-inch Emerson Casablanca Classic series ceiling fan. I want to say it was manufactured circa 1981, and I got this almost a year ago on LetGo before it became part of OfferUp. It's one of my last LetGo finds. And it came just as you see it, but the only thing that is not original to it is, I don't know how well you can see it, but it did not come with its mounting hardware, unfortunately. But thankfully, I was able to convert it to ball and socket and use the same kind of mounting hardware that will retrofit any Sears Emerson turn of the century or the earlier Emerson 1895s that use this kind of canopy. So even if it did come with the mounting hardware, I still would have converted it anyway. So if you notice right here, see how it's numbered when you hang the blades? It says blade. There's a number 3 right there, and even on the blade arm, it will say 3 that has number 3 that corresponds to it. Can you see that there? But since it's a little overcast out, let me turn on the light here. Puts out a lot of light. I put the CFL bulbs in it to make it a little more ambient in here. I mean, the light in the middle is different than the outer 4. I took those lights from the Hunt original I have in my shop currently. I put the LED lights in there because it just made more sense to make it more ambient in this room. So now you can see a little bit better. It's got pecan finished blades right there. See the ornate badges right there. I don't know what you call that tip, but I wouldn't really call it square either. It's got a nice faceplate. There's blade number 4. And the reverse switch is on top of the motor. I did have an ornate version of this fan in brown antique brass, but it wasn't reversible. And I traded it to fellow collector Mark Wilson. And Mark, if you're watching this, I hope you are still enjoying that other Emerson. Put up in the fan cave, if you will. That's what his channel is, the fan cave. So if you're not subscribed to him, please check it out. His channel is the fan cave. And look at these elegant pull chains right here. Very nice lucite. Give the fan a little bit of bling to it. Yeah. I did have to clean it up a little bit. It hung in the kitchen, so now you really can't tell. And that being said, let's rev it up first on low. It does have the blades mount to a dropped flywheel, if I didn't explain that already. See that? It's got a nice aesthetic low to it. And these are also childhood fans for me. And the church I grew up at had 3 of these in the sanctuary, but then they all got upgraded to Kichler fans. I think they still have 2 in the back part of the sanctuary in the mezzanine, but they don't have lights, and they have LetGo blades, and they don't have the badges on them. And while we're on the topic, my childhood McDonald's, up until circa 1989, they had 2 of these exact same fans, albeit with LetGo blades and 4-inch, schoolhouse light fitters. They had the spherical globes on them. And they were like the dining area, and they had these 2 generic looking GE vent fans right where you'd order. And The Emersons, they always ran them on low, like this. I thought they were kind of cool. But I was devastated to see them get yanked and not replaced. So anyway, let's try it on medium now. Yeah, the chain stops being against the globe after a while. Since it's powered by the K55 stack motor, I'm feeling a good breeze on medium. This is like on par with the high of most of today's fans, and this will outlast them. So I'm feeling a good airflow on it. Okay, let's try it on high, shall we? Now it's really moving a ton of air on high. Does have a slight wobble to it, nothing really terrible. I'd say it's about, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's about a 3. The wobble, mind you. But that being said, I think it's because the light kit somewhat exaggerates the wobble. But I've seen a lot worse. How would you feel that? Yeah, this is like my first and only Emerson Casablanca Classic that I own. So, one like this, non-ornate. So, let's do spin down. Turn off the switch right here, and so far the bearings are good on it. It's got good spin down. Yes, this is somewhat reminiscent of a Fasco Charleston, because the way the blades mount. I had one here in an earlier video. Okay, folks, fan has ceased operation. This concludes our broadcast day. Thank you for watching. More to come.